We thank God for the gift of life. Good morning, everyone. Today, our chapter is Genesis 34, and we are going to draw different lessons from the chapter. Dinah and the Shechemites. So now Dinah, Leah's daughter, went to visit some of the women in the land. That's when Shechem, the son of the ruler of that area, saw and took her and raped her. His heart was drawn to Dinah, daughter of Jacob, and he loved the young woman and spoke tenderly to her. So now when Dinah's brothers heard about this, they were very furious and angry. Then now Shechem's father approached Jacob, who was Dinah's father, asking for Dinah's hand in marriage. Then now on verse 13, because their sister Dinah had been defiled, Jacob's sons replied deceitfully to that request made by Shechem. They said, "We cannot do such a thing. We can't give our sister to a man who is not circumcised. That would be a disgrace to us. We will enter into agreement with you on one condition only, that all your male be circumcised." Then on verse 21, when Shechem now was addressing the men of the city about intermarrying with the Israelites, he said, "These men are friendly towards us." They said, "Let them live in our land and trade in it. The land has plenty of room for them. We can marry their daughters and they can marry ours. But the men will agree to live with us as one people, only on one condition, that our males be circumcised, as they themselves are. When their livestock, their property, and all the other animals become ours. So let us agree to their terms, and they will settle amongst us." So now Shechem and the people in the land decided to get circumcised, so that they would intermarry with the Israelites. So now when they were circumcised, that's when Dinah's brothers took advantage to revenge what the people in the land had done to their sister. And so they killed all the men in that area, whilst they were in pain from circumcision. So the first lesson that we learned from the story was what Shechem did. One, maybe if Shechem had asked for Dinah's hand in marriage in a good way instead of raping her, this would not have happened. Two, I like the way Dinah's brothers acted. They stood up for their sister. When they heard what was done to her, they were very angry, which shows a certain unity in a family, whereby as siblings we should stand up for one another. Then the other lesson that we learned, the men in this land, I believe they were very greedy and they were very ignorant, considering that they only thought of acquiring livestock, acquiring property from the Israelites once they had settled with them. But they didn't even apologize for the wrong that they did. They didn't even consider other factors. They were only thinking about intermarrying and acquiring property at the end of the day, which led them to be killed. So these are the lessons that we draw from this chapter. Be blessed today.